I've been pursuing my passion of gathering together an Indiana Jones collection. And part of that collection is not only the bag, the golden idol, the cross, and other things, it's also his iconic whip. So today, we're taking a look at Indiana Jones's whip. I'm Rob, and this is A Constantly Racing Mind. What I've been trying to do lately is put together a few costumes that are kind of lightweight, something that I can put on that I don't have to put on a whole lot of gear. It's just too hot to be walking around in a quote-unquote costume in the middle of summer and enjoy myself at a convention or something. So what I have been trying to do is put together a Han Solo costume, an Indiana Jones costume, and along with the Indiana Jones, there's quite a few very nice pieces of art, I'd like to call them, some prop replicas that I'd like to have in my collection, and part of that is some of the gear and part of the costume. So one of the first things I got was this was this Satchel bag, which is really a gas mask bag from World War II. I did a whole video on that. It was actually my first video, I believe, of gear. And what I just wanted to do as an update was to show that I went ahead and I cut out the center section of this bag because just to give myself a little bit more room inside the bag so I could put my golden idol and my headpiece of Raw and other little paraphernalia in there, and of course at some point a sandbag so I can get my golden idol. I also got together in one other video a gun belt, a holster, and a Denix Webley Mark IV. Couldn't get the Mark VI, but I got the Mark IV. And what I did do with this one, just to show off again, was that I actually was able to get it to break open, even though this one did not was not able to break open. So what I want to cover now is a little bit more of the costume, and what that also entails is something that most people find, iconic with the Indiana Jones character, and that is his whip. Now, I've had a whip for years. It was given to me by a friend, also, some other things. When I took on my first management job, and they said, "Here, so you can crack the whip." Funny joke, but not really. But what I got now is a whip holder, something that I could put on my belt, and the whip. So what I'd like to do is open that up today. I'm excited. This one came in a couple weeks ago, and this barely came in today. So join me and let's take a look. For the whip holder, I found District Goods on the Etsy platform. I've also purchased other leather goods from them as well. Now, looking around YouTube, I found that many folks that are into indie cosplay find that the whip with its leather holder has a tendency to allow the whip to slide out. While it's not necessarily screen accurate, it is definitely a lot safer to keep your whip in place. Now, the one that I got is double length, and it fits around both the belt and wraps around the whip twice. Now for the Bullwhip, I started off on eBay. I found a seller who had a 10-foot long, full-plate whip for sale. I went ahead and I ordered it. However, after a month I was starting to get worried about my order. I went back on eBay to check the shipping for that item and nothing appeared. I tried to contact the seller and got no response. I then approached eBay and I was told that the seller was no longer on eBay and that the seller's account had been removed. I then got an immediate refund of my money. I then went on to Etsy, but I didn't see anything comparable to what I was looking for. Now, according to Indy Gear, the number 453 8-foot length or the number 455 10-foot length whip made by David Morgan were the ones that Harrison Ford used in the films. Now, David Morgan supplied over 30 whips with a handle foundation of about 8 inches long. So I headed over to Amazon and found the seller LB's Whips. I decided to get an 8-foot 12-plate leather whip. Now this only took about a week to arrive, and it also comes with a double-length whip holder as well. So the Indiana Jones ensemble is coming together. I have my satchel, I have my shirt, I have my holster with my Denex, I have my belt, both types of belt, the web belt with the military buckle. I have a silver D-ringed black belt for my gun belt. I have the whip. Now the whip holder I got was a double whip holder, meaning it wraps around twice so that it's a little bit tighter. The company that sold me the whip actually sent a whip holder it's a single, but it's very tight. Once again, this is not a true Indiana Jones whip. And I really don't plan on learning how to crack it very well. Maybe sometime during the spring or in the fall, I'll take it outside and give it a few whips. I could do that with my other whip, which is only a 4-foot whip, but at the same time, I'm not going around cracking the whip on anybody. So this is the ensemble so far. I don't have my old bomber jacket anymore. I gave it to my son and he got rid of it, so I'm not too thrilled about that, but at the same time, maybe it's time to update my wardrobe with that bomber jacket, in sometime in the future. But right now, this is what I have. Tell me what you think about it. Leave your ideas in the comments below, and do me a favor, subscribe to this channel. Hit the like button, hit the notification button, and most of all, in this time that we're all getting to go back outside, go ahead, stay safe, be careful, take care, and thanks for watching.